The memorandum makes the cooperation official and sees the group's efforts endorsed by the Gibraltar government. It sets guidelines and creates a roadmap for the way forward.
Well, it's a memorandum to start working together, not just to do the work that we've been doing until now. The Cross Frontier Group has been a leading entity in ensuring that the voice of people who work across the frontier has been heard beyond Gibraltar and the Campo de Gibraltar. It's been heard in Seville, it's been heard in Madrid, in London and in Brussels. So we're going beyond that. It's now to start working in the region for things that can benefit people in Gibraltar and its surrounding region. It's very specific about the things we want to try and do. It's quite ambitious about the things we might be able to achieve.
Well, this document that's been signed today is the sort of culmination of and records the work that has been done by all members and participants of the Cross Frontier Group towards working further in our field and looking into the economic development of the Gibraltar and the Campo area to its full potential.
The Cross Frontier Group encompasses business representatives and unions from both sides of the border. A joint approach, says the Chief Minister, is the most positive way of looking at the future.
If there's one thing to take value from in respect of the past 5 years when Señor Margallo was Minister for Foreign Affairs in Spain, was that his very belligerent approach really brought people together. It had the opposite effect that it might have been intended to have. And you have workers' representative organizations, employers' representative organizations, all of them coming together in a way that perhaps a government might never have been able to bring them together, representing the whole of society, both sides of the economy, and I think that's a very positive thing in order to show that all of us are in it together in the region and in each of our respective economies.
We originally started off as a lobby group. We went to Brussels, we've been to London, we've been to Madrid, we've been to Seville, and it's just a question of carrying on and persisting. But there has been achievements, although perhaps there hasn't been made public. But pressure that we put on certain issues, normally on the other side of the frontier, has been fruitful.
The group says the MOU is not spurred by Brexit, adding its aim has always been the economic well-being of the area and highlighting how we all need each other. Spain can't be pleased with the fact that there are Spaniards dependent on Gibraltar for employment. But how much power would they have in Brexit negotiations?
I don't think it's about power. I think it's about representation. I think it's about making the case and ensuring that the narrative is about the need for people to come across that frontier for reasons that are economic and for reasons that are human, and ensuring that that is understood as much in Madrid as it is in London and in Brussels, in Washington and around the world, so that we are never able to fall back into a narrative that is negative about the connections and the interface that there is between Gibraltar and its surrounding regions, between Gibraltar and Spain and between Gibraltar and the European Union. Because remember, that frontier will become the frontier between Gibraltar and not Spain, to be the frontier between Gibraltar and the European Union. And the whole of the European Union needs to understand the reality of what's happening at that frontier and not see it just through the prism of jobs, through the prism of economics, or through the prism of a sovereignty claim that is stale and not something that is going to be about the modern Europe that we all have to build, even from outside the European Union.
Speaking to GBC, the group's president, Manolo Triano from Comisiones Obreras, said the group would continue to lobby and emphasise the importance of goodwill on both sides.